My name is Hamlic and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. So, we gotta keep looking for some extra endings, pretty much.
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah. This time I'm gonna go back through the hallway where he wants me to, but instead of pushing no on the button, I'm
Stanley
gonna push
came
yes.
to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Yeah. Meeting room! Yay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling
Okay, let's keep going.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up
The
to
thing
his
is that what I'm trying
boss's
to do-
office. Hoping he might coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Click.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
And into the elevator. Whoa. It's okay, I tried to make this a bit fast because otherwise it's gonna take so long time to listen to this narrator. Which is fine.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay, let's see then. Because I'm not gonna stand here and listen to this guy every time he wants to talk.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Come on, push the button, push it! Yes!
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Push.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Fire!
Their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Yes, nothing! Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes, I have.
It was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and
Yes!
for
So let's
all.
dismantle it!
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they
no.
kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
I want power!
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Oh, that's nice.
How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
What?
This is making things a little
Fuck
more
it.
fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
Okay.
Oh, this is much
push
better
buttons.
than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the
Where's
bomb
button
goes
3?
off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
That's 4.
More time to
Fuck
talk
it.
about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means.
3? Where?
I barely know where to start.
Huh? Incorrect.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Ah, 3.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let
It's
the
terrible,
office
this
sink to the
guy.
ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you
What?
try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My
That it?
goodness,
That
only
it?
34 seconds left.
Ah!
I'm enjoying this so much.
Yeah, you do.
To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not?
Oh, thank you.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Apparently they do when you do this.
What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons. No,
Oh,
these
an open
colored
door.
ones.
I
Or
see an
maybe this
open
big
door.
Red button. Or this door.
Yes.
Anything. Something here will save me. Why would you
Whoa.
say that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
Ah.
Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
To die?
Stanley.
What?
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
Why to do
This
that?
is not a
Okay, yellow.
challenge.
No.
It's
Blue.
a tragedy.
Oh, push
You
green.
wanted to control
What?
this world that's
Blue?
but I'm going to destroy it first, so you
Goodbye, please. 47. Okay.
Take a
No,
look at
I don't want to die.
30 seconds you have
Ah,
left to struggle.
come on. No.
30
No.
seconds until a big boom and then
What am I supposed to
no
do?
ending.
No.
Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you
Ah,
let it go peacefully?
What's that supposed to do?
Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke.
Ah, no, no,
And
no, no,
believe
no, no,
me,
no, no.
I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Did we die? Did he kill us? Okay, this is different. So he killed us and put us somewhere else. Still our office. Ooh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Wow.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Welcome to the whiteboard ending. Damn it. I want to get in here and lock the door. No. Nope. Can't do anything. The whiteboard ending.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, now I'm gonna try one more thing. before I end
This
this
was
video.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I don't care!
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So, let's do this.
Look, Stanley, I think we've got... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I forgot I can't jump. That's the problem. I thought I could jump back from the platform.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
There's
meeting
nothing
room.
else I can do
Perhaps
here.
he had simply missed a memo.
We're gonna try that one more time.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I don't
and
care.
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yes, I do.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, go. Go! Yes!
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here
worked!
on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below. You know what? Looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it.
Well, I tried 2 times now, and... No! I won't make it! I won't!
Come on.
I wanna
I'm
go.
sure you'll survive the jump. Don't tell me you're scared. That's not the Stanley I know. Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
Why are you pushing me? Stop pushing me! I don't want to jump! Oh, it's not no other option. And I can't jump. As I said, I can't jump. That's the problem. I always want to jump over the boxes and go to another door. Come on. Is there nothing else here? No. He just wants me to jump, doesn't he? Okay. Let's go! What?
Whoops. Looks like I was wrong. How clumsy of me.
Clumsy of you. Okay. See what's happened now then.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ha! It's the same ending. Console bark. How do I get the freaking console down? Anyone know how to get the console? Huh. Let's keep going instead. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's see what this is. This is probably gonna be the last time now.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So I can pretty much turn off the thing again, or I can just try to do something different. You know what? I'll go up again and see what's gonna happen. I have no freaking idea no more. So, yep. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I wanna go to his bathroom. It must be cold in there. Yeah. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast. Money! Crisp! Oh, that's nice. Ooh. Dun dun. Oh yeah, we need this. See, even the narrator is going for this. So, how far down is this elevator going? Okay, maybe I should get done earlier. Don't tell me this. It just works like that. Oh, that was just waste of my time.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk,
Yes.
pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
It was a bit different from before, at least. Thank you. Finally. Going back here again.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
You know, who cares? Let's do this again then. But this time I'm just gonna get the ending instead.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
No, I don't have the strength to find out. That's the problem. That's why I'm here.
Now the
Come on.
monitors jumped to life. Their true
Come
nature
on.
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so
Ooh,
many individuals
Okay, I can't
reduced to
jump.
images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes! Just let me go!
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley
push on.
decided that this machine... blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes.
Okay,
He had
same
won.
ending as before.
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Come on, open.
Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
So it is going to go
Stanley
backward out
stepped through the open door.
as soon as I can.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
I'm still tapping the
This
keyboard
was
apparently.
exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
So I'm gonna end it for here, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. And remember, if you like this video, remember to hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, just do that too and wait for the next video. So, Hamlic out!